from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe-out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number one. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
And he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
So stepping in, Justin Turner. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to right center. Bradley is there, and it's a three-pitch inning as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
And there's one down now. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands, always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
First offering on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger is there now, and he has it. Two gone.
Batting third, designated hitter,
Here's J.D. Martinez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got two quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Kershaw gets the sign, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Digging in, number 13. He stands in for the first time in this one.
Number 13.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Takes a high fastball for a strike. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
Matt Kemp swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. And here's a swing and a miss by Kemp as he's a strikeout casualty. 2 away.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Chopped weakly to the left. Devers fields it cleanly. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Steve Pierce. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
First baseman, Steve Pierce.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and still finds a hole.
So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, a double play.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Kershaw is ready. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. The 1-1 home. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. He's out.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
In now is Yasiel Puig. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 2-3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping in, Brock Holt. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike.
Good back-to-back sliders right there. That just tells me that he feels really good about his breaking ball, and if he continues to have good command of that hard slider, he should continue to do well in this ball game.
The 1-2. And that one just missed outside. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Jackie.
First offering
Bradley
on its way.
Jr.
It's a strike. Down and away, ball 1. Sliders in for a strike. This pitch is popped up. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, and it bangs off the monster. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
You could hear the solid contact all the way up here, and I thought we were going to have our first run of the game right there. Gets all the way to the fence, but it stays in the park, so he'll have to be okay with the double.
Digging in to try it again, Mookie Betts. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Ground ball left side, and he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Taylor is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Settling in now, J.D. Martinez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a ball 1-0. Bradley on second. Betts at first. 2 out in the inning. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Kershaw comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And it's gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Now batting.
Here's Steve Pearce now.
Steve Pearce.
As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Pearce rounds the corner and is headed home. A tag from Grandal, and they get him at home plate. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. We're through 3 here at Fenway. Boston leads it 3-0. Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey, now.
Now batting. Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Stepping up now, Rafael Devers. Set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Brock Holt looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground, and this will land foul. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. A wave and a miss. Holt playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 13, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
Behind 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. More trouble waiting on deck in the person of Matt Kemp. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And there's one that misses to Kemp as he works it back to 2-2. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still down 3-0. Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there, had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's Mookie Betts, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your ace swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Taylor is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox digging in for his second at-bat, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Here's J.D. Martinez. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Yeah, Matt, going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Here's Steve Pearce now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And it's 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Machado scoops it up, throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Justin Turner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Turner swings, and it's a very well-hit ball to left. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. Digging in once again, Rafael Devers. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Rafael Devers.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Here's a strike. Swinging a hard liner to center field, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
I think that base hit surprised him more than anything. He's gotten so used to setting guys down at 9 in a row at that point that he just assumed he'd get him too.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Julio Urias takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Christian Vasquez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Devers on at first, nobody out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Riding in once again, Brock Holt. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Arias features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw won't get him.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. The relay. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Yeah, now after the stolen base, it looks as though the dugout wants to go ahead and put him on here to keep that double play in order with 1 away. Into the box now, Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
Not a good at-bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
And that's through into left field for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the green monster. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but will have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Into the box now, Steve Pearce. He swings and grounds it to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Runner in scoring position with two down. Here comes the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he drives a liner to right center, and that'll get down out there. In to score is the runner from third, make it 9-0.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. And the inning is over. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it wide open. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox on top, 9-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 13. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. So here's Matt Kemp now. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Drives it out to deep right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
We're getting into the nitty-gritty. That's the 2nd out of the 8th inning, and the pitcher needs only 4 more outs for a no-hitter.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers down in order. They're down 9-0. Here's Brock Holt now. He'll match up with Julio Urias to lead off the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Swing and a line drive, but this will be a foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Here's Mookie Betts. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. In time as he just gets the tag down. 2 out, nobody on. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. So striding in, Kike Hernandez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Strike 3. So now he's 1 out away from perfection.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In now is Yasiel Puig. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
Yeah, you've heard when it rains, it pours. Well, it was raining dominance out here in this one. 27 up, 27 down, and he barely broke a sweat half the time. That's one of the rarest feats in all of sports, and I'm just excited I was here to be a part of it. Perfection is always beautiful.
Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, no need to offer any debate this time. All you have to do is look at the box score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. We talked about his brilliance all game long, and you can bet he's going to celebrate this one tonight.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 9 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Dodgers, no runs on no hits. No errors. They left no runners on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Sale. The loss goes to Clayton Kershaw. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.